Hey beauties, thank you so much for coming back to check out today's video. If you're new here, you're welcome guys. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this beautiful protective hairstyle. Guys, take a look at the back. It's so pretty. You can actually style this hair into ponytail or half up and half down hairstyle, guys. Okay, yeah, so this is my hair. So I'm going to be using the expression braid. Okay, so I cut the longer hair into 3 parts, while the shorter one into 4 parts. So the longer one is going to be used as a boss braid for the back, while the smaller or the shorter one is going to be for the cornrows at the front. So this is my natural hair, guys. So I already washed my hair a day before, and as such the hair is very dry, so I already spray water into my hair just to ease the combing before parting the hair. Okay, so when you want to part, just part it from ear to ear, like you want to part the hair across your crown to the other side of your ear. Okay, so after doing that, and then go ahead and use an elastic band to hold the hair at the back before using your rattle comb to section the hair from your forehead to the back as well, like into a diagonal line. You don't want to make a straight line. Okay, just make sure you slant it a little bit to the side. So after getting that the section you want, go ahead again and use an elastic band to just hold it right there. Okay, so it doesn't mix up with the other one. So this is the hair. It's already sectioned into 3 parts. I'm going to be unraveling the one at the side. Okay, so at this point I'm going to be sectioning out the hair, which I'm going to be using to make my cornrows. Okay, yeah, so if your line is not that straight like mine, don't worry, just go ahead and do whatever, guys. Okay, so this is my hair. So I just took a little strand out from the hair extension, separate it, and then cross it together just like so. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys 2 methods of how to make a cornrow. So this is going to be the first method. Just twist the hair around your finger just like so before you start to cornrow. So you can see my hair, there's gel on my head. I use Shine and Jam hair gel on my hair just to make sure the hair doesn't slip out from my fingers when I'm cornrolling it, guys. Okay, to just make it a little bit fixed for you to hold on to. Okay, so right now I'm going to start by cornrolling the hair. So if you want your cornrow to be very neat and straight without having to be like bendy from one side to the other, don't be in a hurry. Okay, so when you're cornrolling the hair, make sure you pick the hair gently, like you don't want to pull the hair. You don't want to take a bigger section of your own natural hair when you're cornrolling. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do this before adding more hair extension to it. Okay, so this is how I add my hair extension. Just lay it across the cornrow you're holding, yeah, and then like hold one end of the strand with your hair together, leave one side. So after cornrolling, you then add the other end to your own cornrows. Okay, so that way you don't have that hair crossing your braids or your cornrow. Okay, it's just going to like hide under the cornrows you're braiding or you're cornrolling. Okay, so this is how it is. It's very simple. You can use your own hair, but I guess most of us, you cannot do this because it's kind of like your hand is going to be really weak if you're not used to things like this. Okay, but just keep practicing, guys. Yeah, so that is it, guys. It's very easy, like I said. Yeah, it's not that easy, but it's easy if you know what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to like continue with this. So when I get to the end, I'll then braid it a little bit before flipping over my fingers to the front. Okay, so after doing this, you can see the ends of my own natural hair, they are kind of like frizzy, they are open. Okay, so if I don't add the gel to the end, they are going to be poking out from the braid later on. So just make sure everything lay together with the braid. That is the reason why I'm adding the gel to the hair. So right now I'm going to extend the length of my braid. Okay, guys, yeah, so my length was 18 inches. If you want your length to be really long, like you want it all the way down at your back to your waistline, go ahead and keep adding more hair to the length until you get whatever length you wanted. So now the hair which I'm holding, one side is smaller than the other one, so I just borrowed hair from the bigger hair strand, add it to the smaller one, and then start to braid the hair. Okay, yeah, So I'm braiding. I'm not going to braid everything to the end, so I just left some hair at the end, which I'm going to coil later on, and then tie it right there just to secure it from unraveling, guys. Okay, so before tying, always make sure you take a measurement with the other ones you already made. Yes, so I'll be doing the same thing with the rest of the hair. Like you can see, I'm not sectioning the hair into a straight line, instead into a diagonal line. So this is the second method which I'm talking about. Okay, if you don't want to have, like, you don't want your cornrows to be painful, do this style. Start by cornrolling your own natural hair like 2 times before you start adding the hair extension. That way you're going to release the tension from the beginning. Okay, like your hair is not going to pull after 2 days or 3 days. You see hair pulling from that end, like from the end where you started cornrolling the hair. If you're not careful, your hair is going to pull. So try to do this. For me, this was the simplest way of adding hair extension to cornrows, guys. Okay, this was really easy for me. So if you're a beginner, just go ahead and do this. This one is preferable than the first one I showed you guys. Okay, so I'm going to continue until I'm done with the frontal hair, guys. So for the back side, I also make a straight line from one end at the back to the other side, and then section the hair into like a boss braid. So after sectioning the hair, I again apply my shine and jam gel to the hair, and then start by braiding my own natural hair before adding the hair extension to it. This will make everything easier and less pain on your scalp. Okay, yeah, so we all want to have braid that is not painful but really good looking, guys. So make sure you always braid your own natural hair before you add any extension to it. Okay, and then continue adding the extension. So while you're adding the extension, make sure you always use your fingers to take the size of the braid you're holding. Okay, you don't want it to be too big. Yeah, with your fingers, like you can see, I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm just using my hand, my fingers, to just like check out if the thickness of the braid I'm holding is enough. Okay, and then I'll just continue braiding to the end. I also added my shine and jam to the hair right there, just to make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, so it doesn't come out, like I said, from the braid. I'll continue doing this to almost the end like I did before, and then tie it right there, guys. So this is the hair. Everything has been braided. Yeah, this hair took me, yeah, I did this hair like 2 days because I have kids to attend to, so I had to pause and then continue the next day. So if you're free, you don't have anything to worry about, you don't have kids, you can actually do this in a few hours. Okay, so right now I'm going to be coiling the ends of my braid. So I just took my flex rod, then wrap the hair around it just like so. So after doing this, I'm going to be bending the flex rod together. Okay, so I'm going to bend it over just to secure the hair right there, guys. Okay, this is very easy. You don't want it to unravel, so I'll repeat the same thing with the rest of the hair. So after wrapping all the hair around the rod, right now I'm going to be pouring hot water into my deep bowl. Okay, so be careful when you're doing this because it can burn you, your skin or your face with the steam coming out from the water. So to make sure it doesn't burn your finger, so I just took my hand towel, place it under the bowl just to make sure my hand is not it doesn't burn my fingers, guys. Okay, so after about 2 minutes of dipping the hair inside the hot water, I'll then take it out again, use my hand towel or towel to just dry up the excess water dripping out from the braid. So I'll do the same thing with the rest of the braid. You can see how I'm doing it. Don't put everything together inside the water, do some section by section. Okay, yeah, and after that I'm going to go ahead and unravel all the hair and then separate the braids. Okay, yeah, so that is how I did my hair. It's very beautiful, guys. So this is me, this is my hair. I'm rocking this hairstyle already. This was so beautiful, guys. What do you think about my coils? Take a look at this coils, guys. This is so beautiful, and above all, the hair is not heavy. Okay, yeah, the hair is very light. Yeah, you can see the length is not too long as well. I just love the length. Take a look at the boss braid at the back. Everything came out so nice and beautiful. I just love the hair. Yeah, you can use any other color of braid to do this, guys. You can use black, you can use gold, just use any of your favorite braid color. Okay, so I have all these braids in the house, so yeah, I just have to use it to make my hair. Okay, in case you've seen this color on my other video, don't worry, just use whatever you have. Okay, yeah, so this is my hair. You can just go ahead and style your hair into a ponytail as well, or a half ponytail up and the rest at the down. Okay, that is half ponytail and half down, guys. Yeah, so this is me, this is the hair. So at the end I use 1.5 packs of braids to do this. Just cut the half into 4 and then the 1 pack into 3, which is going to be enough. So thank you once again, and I will see you on my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.